Hi. Thanks for popping in.
Ja, hade jag något valg? I mean, we have to, right?
Oh, it's not actually contractual.
Oh,
I mean, we can reschedule it if you're busy or have...
I don't know. What's that? Better off than in.
Out.
Sorry?
Better out than in.
Ah, yeah. English prepositions are... They're like this lost tribe of the Amazon, still with ancient rituals, and no one knows why.
You're right. I don't know why.
I'll see you on Saturday at the theatre in London. Why not in the theatre? We'll be going inside, won't we?
Can't argue.
It's not outdoor theatre, I hope. I will never go to outdoor theatre again. In London.
Oh? Why so?
Rain? Ugh, watching Henry V under rain? Life's too short.
Maybe we should...
Please, of course. Once more into the breach.
Ah, yes. Very good. Yeah. Okay, so, as you can tell, this is being recorded.
Yes,
Is that not good?
it's fine. It's just, I will spend whole time thinking about it. So,
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just pretend I never mentioned it. Ignore the microphone.
yeah. Okay.
As you know, I am doing a psychological study of the crew here on the base for Keone Industries to help them understand and improve base life during winter. You know, every time I say this, I think it sounds like pond life.
Oh, pond life. Those are my babies.
Sorry?
Krill, you know, ocean life, but it's kind of pond life, yes?
I see. Yes, yes. Perhaps we need to look at our unconscious anti-pondism.
But that's where I started, you know? Staring into ponds, on coasts and fjords, seeing these tiny creatures. There's like whole worlds in there, and they're not pond life.
And now you're here studying whole oceans. So tell me about krill.
Oh, they're just the most amazing. They're about this long, like shrimp. They make whole Antarctic Ocean work. Yeah, they feed whole place. Krill, it's a word of my language, you know, it means whale food.
Okay, and what do they eat?
Phytoplankton. Smaller than you can see. All that nitrate and phosphate, they just go crazy.
And how are they doing with climate change? The krill, I mean.
Fucking amazing! Those guys over at Mawson, they discovered that this was a few years ago. They found that adult krill have these like totally unique ion pumps in their gills that lets them adjust their hemolymph to cope with varying CO2. Other crustaceans, if you hit them with higher acidity in water, they go to pieces. Literally no shells. Adult krill, they say fuck you to acidity and survive, grow and reach total sexual maturity even when tested up against higher future CO2 levels.
They've got a superpower.
You better be grateful. We lose them, we lose half life in the entire ocean.
Wow.
Of course, eggs and embryos can't regulate their extracellular pH, so they're toast.
Eggs on toast.
That would be funny if it was funny.
And you're researching what aspect exactly?
Can krill maintain their hemolymph pH beyond 1 year into their spawning season?
But they go dormant during winter. That's right, isn't it?
Kind of. That's why it's now important to track their development during these months with natural food supply.
And so that's why you've opted for winter over?
That. And it suits me.
It does? Why?
The world is quite a lot. Ikke sant? It's nice to have a break from it sometimes.
Okay. And that suits you, a break?
Definitely. Have you heard of HSP? Highly sensitive person. I'm that. I know that if my brain is processing too much, then it's going to...
Explode!
No, freeze. But it's not uncommon.
Okay.
It's just having an active nervous system that processes more stimuli than someone with low sensitivity.
Which can become exhausting. I completely get it. And that makes me remember, I haven't actually read this bit out to you, but the company takes the well-being of their employees and visiting researchers very seriously and hopes studies like this will allow them to put more protocols in place to make the future missions even more robust in terms of mental health provisions.
Ja, hvorfor sier du det til meg? Altså, I know all of this.
Yes.
Or I wouldn't be here.
No. Got it. Now, we should, as we're on record, actually, if you could just kick off by saying your name, age, and your role here on the Bowles-Wilson base.
Oh, so we're starting again?
We have already started, but we're just putting... We just
Okay.
need to, just for the record.
Yeah, okay.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Hera Carlson, age 26, marine biologist.
Nailed it. Specialising in krill.
Married to Krill.
Married to krill. Okay. My first question is, well, it's usually what made you put yourself forward for Winter Over, but is there anything else you'd like to mention other than research, the quiet?
It's not about needing quiet. You don't understand. It's excess stimulation.
I understand.
Everyone thinks turn down volume and it's all fine. No. That's not it.
I stand corrected. So, were there any other reasons you volunteered for Winter here?
No, just Krill.
Okay. Next question. So, what are you looking forward to during your time here?
An amazing breakthrough.
Okay, in krill biology.
Do you know, for 50 years we had no idea how old a krill was?
Tricky if you want to get them a birthday card.
They don't have any hard bits like air bones or shells, so you can't age calcification. They don't get bigger. In fact, they shrink according to food stocks. And then Australians, they took a longitudinal section of eye stalk and there's growth bands.
Like a tree.
Yes, good. You understand? You count light and dark growth bands, one for each year.
Amazing.
I want to do something like that. Yeah, I know it's there. And I will do it. I just need... I just need to do something, like, brilliant. Think something brilliant.
Okay, well, if that's all... I totally get it. Okay, so what are you least looking forward to?
Apart from not being brilliant?
Yes, apart from that.
What if I discover krill are dying? Or not reproducing? What do I do then?
I don't understand.
It means end. Yeah, how do I tell everyone?
The end of...
Us, life on Earth. I told you krill are everything.
Well, if we're warned, we can do something about it, can't we?
Possibly. Although they won't do anything about it. But it's maybe also about if I discover this thing, they will want me to talk about it. They will want me to make news about it.
That's good, isn't it?
Kind of, but I'm not much of a... I don't know, how do I put it? I'm not that comfortable being in front of camera.
Right.
Or being recorded.
Right. Well, maybe you'll have to be slightly less brilliant.
Let our planet die. No thanks.
You could get a body double to do interviews.
I've thought about it.
Yeah, let me see. Maybe Rooney Mara.
Do you think she's available?
No, this is a joke.
I'm joking, Dr. Fairfield. Rooney Mara. This is not me at all. Now, Florence Pugh, though.
Okay, yeah, I'll get my people onto it. Okay, next question. Does anything worry you about your time here?
No more than if I was back in Tromsø. Maybe less even.
Really? Because...
It's such a good environment to focus. So many less things to be distracted by. You know, I can just be in zone.
Yeah, get off radar a little bit.
Yes. My work is better when I strip away some excess noise and information.
You know, I could do with that sometimes. Anyway, let me move on to your questionnaire. I'd love to go through some of your answers, if that's acceptable for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the Myers-Briggs test, you came out as INTJT architect. Does that come as a surprise to you?
Last time I was given one of those, I was ENTJ.
Wow, commander.
I know. Crazy or what?
Yeah. So an architect is introverted, intuitive, thinking and judging personality traits. Thoughtful tactician, perfecting the details of life. Apply creativity and rationality to everything they do.
Yeah.
Inner world is often complex and private.
Whose isn't?
And they are inclined to be sharp or dismissive towards colleagues they don't respect.
Nope. Never. I walk away.
Okay, but you feel it.
But again, who doesn't?
I couldn't possibly comment.
And I have no colleagues here. Now.
You don't think of us as colleagues?
I mean, with Krill. Work colleagues.
But what about the rest of the time?
Flat friends? Is that a word? Okay.
Flat friend? No, flat mates.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it. So on the forms, you expressed, where it asked you to mention things you might be worried about, you put that you were worried about understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Could you elaborate on that for me?
I just don't like it when I'm misunderstood.
Okay, and so that's not in relation to being HSP?
No. That's not really a big thing. You know, somewhere between 15 to 30% of people have it.
But the term is relatively new, I suppose.
If mid-90s is new.
For Anders, it is.
True.
Okay. I read something when I was studying that in the course of a day, the average person in the Western city is said to be exposed to as much data as someone in the 15th century would encounter in their entire life.
Yeah. Det är helt sykt, so hence freeze. Yeah, if I process too much.
And the need to go off radar.
And I guess I'm just not a massive people person. Yeah? I like my alone time.
Well, let's give you some of that. Thanks, here. I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, good. Okay.
I'll just switch this off. Hera Carlson baseline interview notes. Not an easy egg to crack. Well, it's quite hard to get beneath the surface with her. I think over time she will open up, hopefully. Definitely seems to want to be friendly, and I did eventually make her laugh. Her enjoying her solace is interesting. I mean, the one thing being here will give her is alone time. I just hope she manages to integrate properly. The relationships formed on base are key to getting through the winter. I should try and make sure I have regular chats with her. I wonder if Maria could help as well and buddy up or something. Well, that's to be explored anyway. For my own research, I think her HSP diagnosis will be very interesting, although I'm sure she's not the only one, but I am looking forward to studying how she reacts to situations on base, and more importantly, maybe how she interacts. Okay.
Go ad-free and get the full experience. Visit coldtapes.com now.